and the holidays are here for some of us. They're around the corner for other people, and it's all good. I know right now you're probably working with the client. Is that busy time of the year for many in the beauty industry. So today I wanted to talk about, as we're getting ready to go into 2022, you probably already have your January through March already set up and ready to go. But if not, I wanted to do this special episode about the importance of empowering yourself. The importance of tuning into your own power, knowing that you are the commander of your life. You are the commander of your business. And if you haven't, been able to do your projection for all of next year or even the first quarter of next year, and maybe if January is a slower season for you, just let me guide you through here as we're starting this new season. For me, it's also a new season in the podcast, a new season in my business, as things I am currently wrapping up. And I wanted to do a special episode because I haven't been posting as much. I just hit 3,000 followers. I do things with intention. And there's, like I promised, and I am doing the episode this week. It's going to be on Pinterest. So tune in to that. It's going to be this week. I'm going to give you some awesome things that I've learned through there that's been helping grow my business. But I really wanted to do this episode, the importance of empowering yourself. So first, let's start with this podcast is a guide to be used for your own, with your own intuition of what works and what doesn't. So there is no one way to do things. It's neither right or wrong. The way you do things, it's working out for you or it's not. And having that big mindset shift has been really transformational, and I wanted to share that gift with you today. I am no longer in this whole mentality that, right now, for example, with Instagram, people are doing reels and you have to do this and you have to post every day and you don't have to do anything, okay? What's meant for you is here for you. It's gonna show up, but how can I be a better example for myself? How can I show up better for my community? How can I show up better for you if I'm not doing what I'm preaching? And that's why I did this exercise and this little trial period of really being intentional, of really focusing where my energy is at, of being more of value to you than having to be noisy or do what everybody else says we have to do. And that's what inspired this episode. So as always, remember the importance of empowering yourself to, number one, start thinking. It's no longer about right or wrong, okay? We as people need to be really more expansive, that there is room for all of us to grow. There is room for all of us to succeed. And part of that is that there's many ways to do things. So just look in your business, what's working. Keep doing that, if that's working out for you as well. And if it's not, maybe it's time to let it go. So number 2 in today's episode, in regards into starting into 2022 and empowering yourself, what is no longer working? There's not one way to get things done, and I think that has been the beautiful thing of the pause right now that I've went through. And I know that's really hard for a lot of people, so I'm not recommending that to anybody because I know it's been hard enough for me going through the pause and putting myself in okay, where am I energetically? I'm not just going to be posting because people say to post or, coming from this fear-based thing. It's more about being expansive in the way that we think. And this past couple weeks that I've been on a pause, it has been really beautiful to also see that life continues. And as life continues, we lose people, we gain people, we gain experiences, we lose things. And as 2020 and 2021 have been very challenging years for many of us, it has also been very beautiful to know that it's not all about loss. It's not all about always having to think that we have to be ahead of things or we have to have shit figured out all the time or we have to be going. Like that is not something that comes with an expansive life, with an expansive way of thinking. And in this episode, I'm going to get very candid about a couple things going on. Hopefully that this helps you to see the beauty in the pause, to see the beauty in starting in this new year. Things that you can change even today for yourself, and the importance of empowering yourself, and don't get lost in everything else. So let's get started. Take what works, take what doesn't. This is the guide for you today. So you don't need another course. I know. And I'm saying that we need to start going back into our power. So something that happened to me in this year, and I wanted to share with you guys about, the importance of empowering yourself, is that I started to think that it wasn't enough. Like my knowledge, my experience wasn't enough, because there's always courses, and there's people that are doing courses all the time in education, and there's all things are constantly changing and innovating, but there's nothing more important than for you to actually do the thing. There's no better teacher than experience, and part of empowering yourself is the importance of being able to know that you have all the answers within you, that you don't need anybody outside source to give you the answers. You know what's going to work out best for you. And I think it's more important that we start tapping back into our power. I know that as, we have navigated this past 2 years, and things have been, changing, and it has been a beautiful time of growth for many, of change for many, of evolution for many more. Because with everything that, contracts, it also expands. It's very important that we take back our power, that we are the ones in the driver's seat of our lives. And in this episode, I really wanted to emphasize the importance of empower yourself. Don't give that power away. And I'm very passionate about this podcast, this episode in particular, because with education and everything going on right now, sometimes we can feel, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, so let me know, but they say sometimes that people can feel like they are not doing it the right way, or like they need to ask for help all the time, or like they need to make sure it's being done correctly, or they need to copy like the trends that's going on with Reels, they need to copy the trends that are going on, whatever else. And you start losing your authenticity, you start losing who you are as a person, you start losing your magic of being an individual. Because if you went to an ice cream shop and all of the flavors, it was like 30 flavors that they offer, and it's all vanilla, the same vanilla flavor, but there's one that they have strawberry sorbet, who do you think is going to stand out in the whole thing of vanillas? Probably the strawberry sorbet. In color, in flavor, is totally different. Unless you're a vanilla person and you love vanilla, hey, it's all good too. But what I'm trying to say is, like, don't lose your authenticity in being on social media. Social media is a tool. And I really want us as beauty professionals and the beauty industry to really start taking back our power, that we hold that power. You hold the power to your business. You hold your power to your brand. What people say about your business when you're not there, that is the power of your brand. What people feel when you are not there, the feeling that they get when they go into your salon, into your space, that the feeling that they get when you touch them, the feeling that they get when there is a touch point, whether it's an email, a text, a post, whatever it is, that is your brand. It's not just about the colors. It's not just about what's pretty. It's not just what's about trending. It's about you, the human. Why did you go into business? Empower yourself to not have to do what everybody else is doing, not have to do things like everybody else is doing, but do things as fits best to you. Number one. Go back to empower yourself by trying out things. In business, we get to experiment. You decided to become your own business owner, to be self-employed because you wanted your own hours. You wanted to set your own income. You wanted to do things differently. And sometimes with the noise of everything and having to post all the time, because it happens, like I'm being honest and candid with you guys. I was posting every single day, not on Instagram. I have other platforms that I use. And I was starting to feel like kind of like diluted. Like, you know, when water, like you put juice and you add more water and it dilutes to the point where it tastes like water. I was starting to feel like that about my brand. I was starting to feel like that about my voice. And I had to take a pause, even though it's not recommended by many. It felt good to me. And I had to go back to empower myself. And I really wanted to do this episode to empower you to dare to be you. Go dare to try something new. Go dare to try that crazy video that you've been thinking about making. Just make it. Post it. Who cares? If nobody likes it, who cares? It made you feel good. Because that feeling of goodness that comes from within you, that power of like, man, I tried this idea and look, I put it out to the world. Like, I really made it happen. Now you made it a reality. That's going to keep empowering you to empower yourself to take another step, to try something new, to innovate in your business. But nobody is going to give you that magic pill. Not me, not your partner, not your kids, not your family, not the world. Sometimes, you know, like in yourself to feel happy, to feel abundant, to feel successful from within. And I was away at a 3-day retreat, virtual retreat, and it was about business. But more than that, it was about tuning into ourselves and into our intuition in business and things like that. And one of the exercises that I did there is that think of a time where you felt successful. So I want you to take a pause and think of a time where you felt so successful. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm on top of the world. I am doing amazing. What was that feeling? What did you get that made you feel so successful? Okay, so now that you have that, so you know what made you feel so successful, that memory that you're tuning into. Then I want you to tune into what work did you put in, or what did you do that made you feel successful. So for example, for me, when I became an educator, I had been doing videos with a crappy phone all the time and consistently, and you know, I love this product and everything. And when I became an educator, for me, I knew I felt so successful because I, oh my gosh, I wanted to become an educator and for a brand and I'm recognized. Yay, you know, so that made me feel successful. But then tuning back to it, it was that I had done crappy videos and didn't care about what other people thought, didn't care if people thought I was annoying about it. I really was focused on it, and that was the reward from my hard work. So I want you to go back to your memory. What made you feel successful and what work you put into that, okay? So think about the feeling, how it made you feel. Think about how amazing it felt. Remember the work that you did, because you did that for yourself, okay? Nobody does that for you. You did that. And now, I want to tell you something. You are successful today. We don't have to wait for tomorrow. We don't have to wait for next year. We don't have to wait for when the things happen. You are successful today. And the only person that can tap into that success is you. And the only person that can take that away from yourself is you. And all the greatness and all the successes in life come from within you. And the sooner that we are able, this is like the superpower that nobody talks about. Everybody's like, the next course. Fuck the next course. The day that you tap into your own superpower and you understand that all of it comes from within you, your life will begin to change. The way that you do things, the way that you think about things, the way that the people you hang out around with, the way that you process what life and success means to you. It's going to be something so personal and nobody can take that away. For the longest time, it's happened to me, guys. I understand. Sometimes I feel like, well, yes, Celeste, but you don't understand. I was plotting this program, or I was going to do this technique, and I shared it with somebody, and they took my idea and ran with it. Okay, good. But guess what? That amazing idea came from within you, which means you have other amazing ideas. So next time you've learned a lesson, how about you, because I know you have lots of amazing ideas within you, just do it. Do it imperfectly. Share it to the world imperfectly. Who cares? Just do it imperfectly, because it's all within you. You do not need another course. You do not need another certificate. You do not need to know another skill. It all comes from within you. You are not stuck. You get to be successful today. You get to choose what success means to you, because the sooner that we all learn as humans, and as you learn, and as I continue to learn, that we need to empower ourselves from within us, not allow other people noise, not allow people when they clap for us or they boo us to affect us, but to really be within us, the happier that we'll be. And I am feeling in a happier state. I feel more in tune with myself. I feel more in tune with what really matters in life, because it's no longer about what other people expect from me. It's why really makes me happy, and I expect for myself, because we are on this earth. Doesn't matter whatever you believe in. This is our opportunity. This is our life. This is your business, and you are in the driver's seat. If something doesn't work, you get to move it aside. And I know change can be hard sometimes, and I say it like that because we choose what's hard and what's simple. And I remember this one day I was feeling down. I was like, you know what? I am done. I am done thinking shit has to be hard. I am done thinking that we are stuck. I am done thinking oh my gosh, poor me, my fucking hand, or poor me. No, fuck that shit. No, I am done with all that shit, and I'm ready to move forward, because all the greatness and all the things and the prosperity and the ideas comes from within me. And I did something for a long time, and it did good, and it worked out great for me. But what if there's something better for you? What if there is something better for me? I know there's something better for me. I know there's something better for you. I know that there's more potential, there's more opportunities, there's more growth, there's more abundance for you, for me, for all of us. But the only person that can tune into that is yourself. The only person that can give yourself that authority, that push to go to the next level, is going to be you. Because no courses in the world, no amount of podcast listening all the time, nobody's going to give you that authority until you give that authority from within yourself. So I know a lot of people love New Year's resolutions. I am more of a woman of hey, if it didn't work out, New Year, it starts tomorrow for me. I am just like that. I don't want to wait for the whole year. I don't even know if I have a whole year in my life. I'm just let's get things going. It's part of my, Aries energy and who I am as a human. I lived around people my whole life that promised and wanted to do things that never got to do them. I lived around people that, didn't stay true to themselves and care more about what others thought about them, and didn't live their full life. And I want to live my full life, and I want you to live your full life in business, in life, in your mindset, in the beauty, not only outside beauty, but your inner beauty, because it doesn't matter how we look outside. For me, your inner beauty is the most important beauty that there is out there in the world. Because outer beauty can be changed in lots of different ways, but your inner beauty, that's something that we live with every single day. So I hope that this episode empowered you to empower yourself, to give yourself back that authority. Take back your authority, take back your power. That all the greatness and your next level to leveling up is going to come from within you. So are you ready to do the work and let go of the shit that no longer serves you? Let go of the things that no longer are working for you, and be willing to try new things. Because I am here on this episode, I'm putting it out in the world that I am ready to do the new things that are going to be uncomfortable and weird, and I don't know how it's going to work out, but we're going to do them anyways. It doesn't matter. I'm not going with it anymore with expectations of anything. I'm just going to go do the thing and see where the road takes me, because life is constantly changing. Life doesn't stay the same, and I want to have a fun life, and business is to be fun, and life is to be fun, and being able to service and do what we do, that's amazing and fun. And what a beautiful gift that we have, that we're able to impact other women's lives, or other people's lives, other humans' lives, other men's lives. It doesn't matter, other just human beings in this world. We get by the power of touching, whether we do lashes, whether we do nails, whether we do hair, no matter what we do in the beauty industry, we get to impact people's life. And we give them back that little power by, it may seem like little by just curling somebody's hair, but the confidence that they walk out with, but something that you help start the little wheel to start turning. You have that kind of power within your business. And it's time to take back the power and empower yourself to do the next thing. Do it messy. Maybe you want to learn how to do email marketing. So you're going to go like, I've used this. This is not sponsored. I'm moving from it. But I used to use Flowdesk. Okay, Flowdesk that does really pretty emails. They have templates on there that you can use and put in your own words and customize them. They look really pretty. That's what got me really into email marketing. Cool. Now I'm ready to move up and level up to the next one. I have no idea how to use it, but I'm going to learn. And that's what I mean. Like, you need to start empowering yourself to go to the next level for yourself, for your business. You know, like, there's no longer need for us to wait for somebody to come or wait till we finish that course or wait. No, we're able to do things. We're able to fail in front of everybody because it's an opportunity for us to grow, because every time we make a mistake, we learn what not to do next time. So much love, and I will see you back here this week. I'll be doing the podcast episode as promised on my favorite new social media tool, why I love it, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye, love.